Hello, everyone. I am 2 minutes early. Look at that, trying to make up for everything. Sorry about last week. Turns out it was not about me canceling StreamYard. I am on StreamYard right now, going through StreamYard. Everything seems to be playing. They don't know what the problem was, supposedly. And I tried to cancel before um, my next term went up. So, in order for me to go to a non paid version, I don't know, again, if I can just do one stream or if I can do Facebook and YouTube or if it's just going to be YouTube. So, they say I have to basically delete my whole account and start over again. So I'm not sure what all that's going to mean for me. And probably will lose any previous shows. So if I were you, I would save the ones that you want so that you can get your shows. If you wanted to save certain ones with certain information, you may need to do that. Um, yeah, I don't know how it's going to mess things up or what. So I might lose all these things I saved too. So I'm really not sure what's going to happen here. So anyway, that's that. So I think we have this until next month. So we should be okay. I think by the 24th, I have to cancel and then start over. So please make sure you're looking for the Violet Sage. It should be called the same thing. It's just a non-paid version. They're probably going to have to walk me through it. I don't know. There's no phone help, so I had to try to figure this out myself. Yeah. Brain's already short on gusto here, so I'm not sure how they intend for me to do that. I am not no spring chicken, that's for sure. All right, so that's the update on the podcast, and things blanking out. I really don't understand it. So, anyway, good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody that's out there. All right, so today we have our dragonfly. They say it's rainbow tourmaline. So it's black. I think it's black kyanite. Honestly, it's not tourmaline. I don't know why they say that. It's not black tourmaline. It is black kyanite. That is titanium coated. It's all those beautiful colors that we get there. And then rose quartz. It's actually like an amethyst rose quartz or something like that. I said this before, it's a really deep rose. We need all the love that we can get right now. There's so many miscommunications and misunderstandings. I'm going through them myself. Trust me, it's been really a heck of a ride this past week. Good, bad, and indifferent. And annulus, I can't remember how they said that, and the name of it's not on the bottom. But it's almost like a type of amethyst. But there's more to it. Anhydrite? I can't remember. And if we have some time today, we're going to do some little fortune cookie readings. So, hi, Freya. Okay, Freya's laying next to me today. This is interesting. We're going to be celebrating Andrew's birthday today. I'll remember Andrew. It was his birthday last week and his dog's birthday last month. So we're going to just have another birthday party. We always look for reasons to eat food and have parties around here. So it's good. All right. I need to switch my glasses. Switchy. I actually obtained a piece that is a anhydro quartz. Anhydro quartz means it has water that got trapped inside of it. And a lot of times it has water and trying to remember what that black stuff is. It could be black or green, really. Carbon. So we have a piece of anhydro quartz there. Sometimes you can see the little black things moving around in there. It's all anhydro in here. We've got lots of anhydros. That's a great, great healer. So if you really need a lot of healing, an anhydro quartz, that's ENHYDRO, anhydro. Yeah, and hydro quartz really helps on emotional levels, physical levels, things of that sort, especially when it has the chloride or carbon inside. Really good healing tools. I think the chloride comes in with like a green color. All right, so we are going to start today by using my deck again. Yay! The Violet Sage. And we're going to see what the general consensus is today. So, Dorian's birthday was on the 3rd. Well, again, nobody tells us anything. How can we celebrate? How can we wish happy birthdays if nobody tells us? Anyway, okay. So, good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Colleen. Good morning, Kayla, Mama, Lisa, Auntie, and anybody else that's watching. I don't know if you wanted to come down today for Andrew's birthday, Lisa. Or anybody wants to come down for Andrew's birthday. We're going to be starting probably around noon, 11:30 or noon, because then we're going to run over and see Cash, his dog, and give Cash some birthday presents. We hear he's never opened a present, so this is going to be exciting for us. All right. It's always fun. All right, Spirit, using this deck. Can you believe it's October? For the week of October 5th, 2025, please help me to pick the proper card that best helps everyone in their path in life. Ooh, celebration. Wow. Okay, I'm going to say it right off the top. Can't make this shit up. That's what we're doing today. We are celebrating. So celebrate all the things that you can. Even if it's hey, you finally accomplished some long task or somebody's birthday or a raise at work, or you finally got maybe moved up to a next level. You opened up your new store. I mean, you got into a new relationship, or you let go of an old one. I mean, there's a million reasons to celebrate. Don't forget your animals too. Use them as reasons to celebrate. They love it. Ours definitely know when it's their birthday. They can tell. They're not stupid. Boy, they know. Then presents come out. Oh, it was interesting. Okay, so we're going to read the card. Celebration. There is reason to celebrate. Maybe you finally graduated from school, job, training, birthday, getting married, accomplished or achieved something worth celebrating. Maybe a long, hard work period is finally over. This could be you being invited to someone else's celebration. But either way, watch for chance meetings, some special moment or meeting that will bring you some much-needed R&R and breaking out of your shell. Do not refuse invites at this time, as someone may have a special gift for you. If you deserve to celebrate and just stay at home, kick yourself in the butt and get out there. It will be worth it. So enjoy. I love it. So this is one of the new cards in the deck. All right. Let's see, what else do we have? We have not used, I think these are the Sufi cards. We haven't used Sufi in a while. So we're going to use some Sufi. All right, Spirit. Let me pick the proper card that helps everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of October 5th, 2025. There it is. Time to play. Well, that kind of goes hand in hand with celebration, doesn't it? Make time to dance and play. So if you've been working too hard, maybe you're just feeling low, the ho-hum of life, or things are just feeling too stagnant. The energy can't move unless you're uplifting your energy. And the best way to uplift your energy is to play. Find a reason to get outdoors. Do something with the kids, the animals, or just yourself. So, I'm going to take a walk near the park and hang out near the water. I don't care if it's just bringing a book to read. Get out in nature. Get some things done. Have fun accomplishing things. Even if it's cleaning, you could put on some peppy music. I'll tell you what, I feel a whole lot better when I look around and my house is clean. I'm like, now I can finally relax, or I can create something fun to eat or watch a fun movie. I mean, literally anything that's going to make life a little happier for you. Time to play. Look at all the colors. Got all the colors of the rainbow there. Being creative. Maybe it's just doing some painting, making jewelry. That can be fun for you. I mean, it was fun for me when I did it. So, all right. Do we want Mystic Forest or do we want Soul cards? We got one more card. Which shall it be? Anybody got any preference? Soul cards? Mystic Forest. Say Mystic or Soul? Let's see. Valentine's away. So happy birthday, Dorian, belated, if you're there watching. Your 6th anniversary. You guys ain't been together 6 years. Who are you talking about? That's weird. I guess if you count from the very beginning, maybe. Yeah. Ah. He's asleep. Forest, Soul, and Mystic. All right. Oh, no. Really? He calls now. All right, so we got 2 for the Mystic, so that's what we shall do. Okay, a minute. I'm on my podcast. Well, that is just messed up. I am just trying to get this person a message so they don't call again. Jeez Louise. On my podcast. That won't even send. What is wrong with telephones these days? Anybody know? This is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my God. Sorry. What is it when you tell people, don't call you, especially in the morning, text first to see if you're available. They don't listen, right? Infuriating. It really, really gets infuriating, especially when you repeat yourself about at least 3 to 10 times a day about it. Okay, so we're going to do Mystic Forest Spirit for October, the week of October 5th, 2025. What does the Mystic Forest have to tell us right now? What's the best card to help everyone in their path in life for this week? Forest. It's thinking. It's a little bit here. You can find the right card. Interesting. Authenticity attracts. So, being your authentic self is going to be really, really important. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. Oh, is that how it works, right? So, being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. So, try to be in your authentic self. Be the happy, cheerful self, although darkness is attracted to the light. It's kind of like moths to a flame, too. So you will also see people are in this darkness who they need help. They don't know how to get it. So they're still in their pattern of acting out and being somebody you really don't want to be around. Um, so watch for that as well. But it's time for everybody to be the best that you can be. And we've been saying this for a while now. So, whenever you can uplift your energy, be creative, attract what it is you truly desire, you're in that mode. And hopefully, that's repelling all the things you do not desire. You can even state it to be that way. Only the things that I truly desire and that will bring my life to a happier, higher content is all that can affect me and reach me now. You know, you can say things like that. So always sticking to the positive mantras of it all. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Remember, it might be YouTube calling. Remember last week? Oh, yeah. No, that was Kyle. He's the one who's got that ringtone. Yep. He's away at his mother's and they were celebrating his father's birthday. And every time he gets overly excited about anything, he's got to call me and tell me about it. So, yeah. Yeah, he was just saying that. He said it was a nice family reunion. So, again, all excited. All right. So, with the information scrolling through below, if anyone would like to get a personal reading, you can donate on one of those apps below. You just have to tell me which one you use so I can look into it. And now is also the time to please give those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Geez, that's another thing. I think the subscribers aren't StreamYard, but they are YouTube, so that shouldn't affect anything. I hope. I got lots of questions to ask them, it looks like. Okay, we're going to pull a trinket. A trinket for this week of October 5th, 2025. What does everyone need to know? It's just to help them in their path in life. We need that high conducting energy again. A lot of people have been experiencing pain. I've recently found out that the shungite items that I make, the orgonite items with the shungite and the copper and sometimes other stones, works fantastic on pain. It's been eliminating pain this week. I actually sprained my ankle 2 days ago and it's swollen, but I don't really feel the pain unless I move my foot in a really stupid position, knowing it's pissed off. So it works fantastic. So use some copper. Copper is a great conductor of energy. It helps to uplift any other stones or anything that you're wearing to energize that energy a little bit more, makes it stronger. I just added this to my box and it came out with it. I actually just threw it in the box to get it out of my way while I was cleaning, but the black feather. So to me, this means the crow. So listen quietly, listen to your dreams, listen to what your mind is telling you. If you're thinking thoughts you wouldn't normally think and you feel like you're getting pushed in a certain direction or you're getting information, this could be your loved ones reaching out to you. Don't forget, when October comes, this is more of a time. I mean, the veil's already been thinning just on a natural level, but all the more this time of year, it's even thinner yet. So if you want to communicate with those you love, people who've passed on the other side, this might be a perfect time to do it. obviously maybe this week in particular. Try communicating with your loved ones, but please, please, please always make sure that you're being protected. You surround yourself with the white light. You're called upon your guides, guardians, and angels of the light to also be your gatekeepers and your guides so that no lower forces or energies are welcome. They are not welcome here. You must state that, otherwise, it's a free for all. So, making sure you're calling upon them in the right way, meditating in the right way, where you have your space how you want it to be. For those of you who got in the book, don't forget to utilize your book for the many different ways that you can set up your space to be more of a light so that the darkness can't enter. Those sort of things. All right. So now, whoa, didn't grab, it is October. Didn't grab my bowl of stones. Let me grab those. Got Witches Night out this month. Hopefully, the Kanamichi had sold, and it's now called Gina Jenny's, I think. Gina Jenny's, and we're supposed to be doing Witches Night out there, and I'm stupid. I didn't look it up and find out what date that was. I've had a lot going on. Always have a lot going on. And as far as the Baraboo Holiday Fair, I think we have like 2 spots open. It could be an 11 by 6 or maybe 2 6 by 6s might be open. Depends on how I want to set that up. If anybody's interested, that's all we have left. Can't drag your feet anymore. We need to know. Yeah, we're selling out quick. All right, Spirit. What's the best stone? It's best can help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of October 5th, 2025. Oh, I always pick the interesting ones. It's probably some kind of weird ocean jasper or something. All right. I'm going to probably look this up on Google Lens to find out exactly what it is. I forgot that I can use that, unless anyone knows right away. It's definitely a type of jasper. Google Lens. All right, let's see. All right. Polished, heart-shaped, made of ocean jasper. Guess I was correct. Round eye ocean jasper. Ocean jasper. 8th vein orbicular ocean jasper. Oh, it's ocean jasper. So anything to do, even with the word that has water in it, it's good for emotional healing. The green color in itself is good for healing, although it has more of an olive kind of color of green to it. Spirit's giving me the word doorways. This could help open doorways to other dimensions for you right now. So if you are looking to communicate with someone on the other side, this could help you to do so. It's just to say hello and say, hey, the lines of communication are open. So let's see. What are the metaphysical properties of ocean jasper? Okay, the stone, emotional, it's believed to have metaphysical properties related to joy, emotional healing, and stress relief. And this is kind of why I pulled out the rose quartz, for all that emotional healing and love, learning how to love yourself. You got to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. Oh, Kyle, Grandma, Donna. Remember, what? Remember, it might be YouTube calling. Oh, that one, yeah. The third most beautiful ladies in my life, and hurting y'all ankles, love and light, and cover and protect you, Tyler and Luna. Oh yeah, the ankles, right? Yes, the ankles and the thumbs and the joints, the shoulders. I was actually just told by somebody that Saturn is in retrograde. And while Saturn is in retrograde, that it really greatly affects the joints and especially the hands and the thumbs, the thumb joints, and mine's starting to bother me too. So yep, and so ankles, the shoulder, that's a joint. All the joint pains are coming up now, and it's supposed to pass come November. So could mean we're still going through for the month of October, but November is supposed to be a better month where that's concerned, just in time for the snow and ice, right? I'm telling you, man, sometimes you just feel like you can't win. All right, so the ocean jasper, emotional well being. Ocean jasper is often associated with feelings of joy, optimism, and happiness. It is thought to help with the emotional stability and to wash away negative or stagnant energy. Stress reduction. The stone is considered to have a deeply relaxing and restorative energy that can help alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression. It can be used as a worry stone for its calming qualities. Just rub that stone. It's almost like you're opening up its doorways when you do that. Spiritual connection. Ocean jasper is said to be connected to the healing energy of the water, and we not say this, and can help harmonize the chakras. It is also linked to spiritual wisdom and can be used as an aid for meditation and grounding. And in this case, opening some doorways too. So ocean jasper does come in many different looks. Here's some different ocean jasper pictures, if you can see any of them here. Let's see. Ocean jasper, like a nice plate of mixed jaspers there. The colors don't do it justice here on this monitor. Oh, look, it's like my little heart right there. Ocean jaspers come in many looks. So you may have one and not even know it. So I should have thought about this last time I couldn't identify stones, right? All right. So anyone here make a donation for a mini reading, you're welcome to do so now. And we're going to put this away. Otherwise, I will roll the dice for someone to win a little 2 or 3 card pull here. We'll see how the information flows. So anyone here can pick a number through. Let me see the dice. Hang on. Which dice am I using today? The highest number is what on here? 20. 1 through 20. So you could pick any number from 1 through 20. If you have a specific question, please put that in along with your number, and we will roll the dice, and someone gets to win a free little mini reading. All right. Okay, anybody else? We got some people here. Come on. All right. I'm going to count to 10, and then I'll see if anybody else put a number down that you would like to get the chance of a little mini card reading here. You do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here it goes. Who needs the reading? 16. Mama Dreamweaver. Right in the middle of that one. Isn't that funny how Spirit does that? Okay, Mama's first. All right. For Donna's Spirit. What does she need to know right now? Starting off with my deck. What's best going to help her in her path in life? Anything that she needs to know or do right now? I'm going to pick the proper card for 20 seconds. Oh, there it is. Oh, this card seems to come out a lot lately. The Warrior Hero card. Beautiful. There are special people around you all the time waiting for their moment to enter, when they are needed or called to serve karma. There are new people or someone who is ready to serve their purpose. Be that a real friend you need, maybe a lawyer, social worker, earth angel, or even that knight in shining armor, or maybe a princess, or handy person that you are in search of. Either way, some much needed being is headed your way. This could even be an animal companion. You too can also be called to be this warrior for someone else as well. See where this fits in your life and where you can serve, as maybe it's both. Yeah, you've always been the little warrior hero yourself, and I know you're trying to help both me and Barb right now from a distance. that's that's probably you. But it'd be nice if someone's coming in to help you, maybe with your recent little thing going on over there at the house. That's funny. All right. Okay, Spirit. What else for Donna Zekis? What does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life? We got raise the bar. Don't let anybody underestimate you or downgrade you or make you feel small. Matter of fact, people you choose to have around you, make sure that they meet a certain standard, because otherwise they just suck you dry. When you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above old patterns. So it could even be yourself that's changing a little bit, raising the bar even for yourself. Like, no, I'm going to start looking at things like this, and I'm going to start doing this, and I'm taking charge of that. So these are things that must be needed in your life so you can enjoy more freedom and happiness. So instead of wondering how the day is going to roll next, say, no, this is how I'm changing the day and how people talk to me or treat me or do whatever. And you're going to change it. You're raising the bar. I love it. Love it. Everybody should do that. Okay, Sufi. We got Sufi cards. All right, Sufi for Mama. Donna Zekis. Remember? M's birthday's the 15th. Yes, who else's? There's somebody else. Lisa's birthday is the 15th. Yes, Lisa. Her birthday's 15th, and it makes me remember Mario. All right, Spirit. 4. Oh, see, this is all about joy. It's like you needing to get more joy in your life. And this card, too, is raising the bar, is helping you to achieve that. Being the hero for others, but who also is going to be that hero for you? I think you need as much as you give. And that should be for everybody because you need balance. So return to joy. We are here to experience joy. So in what ways can you create joy in your life? Like, you know what? I'm in the mood to go out for lunch today. Then go out for lunch today. Say you can don't even ask anybody. Just say you have a choice. You can come with me or you can stay home. But either way, I am going. So you can put things that way. This way, there's no question. You are setting a goal for yourself and you're going to achieve it come hell or high water. That's so cool. I love it. Returning to joy. You have a lot. You give a lot, and you should definitely be receiving a lot. So return to joy, Mom. What are you going to pick to do today that's going to be fun and creative? Even if it's cooking something really cool and unique. You're not taking no for an answer. You're just going to do it. Just do. I love it. All the beautiful colors you got in these things, too. And if you've seen this one, it actually has colors in it in the darkness, but it's hard to see with this monitor. Actually, I think you could see some of that. This is more of a purple yellow. Sometimes it just looks so bright in here where you maybe can't see the deepness of the colors. Yeah. All right. So I hope that was helpful for you. And now for Dreamweaver. Where'd you go? I'm going for prime rib on my birthday. Yay! That's nice. Good for you. But it's like the 15th special person is no longer here. There he is. Okay. There he is. Nice. But what are you going to do today? Don't just wait for your birthday. All right, for Dreamweaver. Use my deck. The Flower Wisdom Oracle cards. For Dreamweaver Spirit, what does he need to know right now? What's going to help him in his path in life? Let me pick the proper card. Ooh, boy, that just popped right out. All right. Spring! So, things are opening up for you right now. Spring doesn't necessarily mean, of course, spring. But what does spring represent? It's giving birth to an idea, giving birth to maybe a job situation, or what are you going to do? What could you do to, bide your time, make things happy, joyful, maybe a creative, what is the word I'm looking for? Something creative that you want to do. All right. Spring can be the answer to the time frame you were asking about. So if you are asking, well, when should I do this or when should I do that? That could be your answer. And it's the most exciting times as it signals a breaking free from stillness, things that have held you back. Useful activity is now available. Anything is possible now. You should utilize this energy to create your future. Find that job or hobby, that's the word I was looking for, that excites you. Make all the changes that will wake you up to your greatest potentials. Life is waking up, and your mind is now ready to make important life's changes and adopt a healthier way of living. That is the key to true happiness. Be the change you wish to see in the world. This card signals new life approaching in some form. Yay! Some news on the horizon. Doo-da, doo-da. There's that dragonfly. All right. Yep, Mystic Forest for Dwayne for Dreamweaver Spirit. You're welcome, Mama. For Dreamweaver. What does he need to know or do right now? What's best going to help him in his path in life? Okay. Oh my. I say. Okay, trying to figure out what is that about. So letting go. Letting go could be, a habit, a thought frame, a situation, a person, a thing. Did I say habit? Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. So important. Oh my goodness. And then wasn't that like the key message for the week for everybody too? Letting go, making sure you're taking care of yourself, loving yourself, doing what's right by you. This sort of thing. We have the butterflies. So it's time for transformation. New things are on the horizon. When you let go of what no longer serves you, your higher good, or there's a certain thought frame that leaves you feeling melancholy or depressed all day or anxious, things like that, then you have to shift gears and say, okay, how can I re-look at this? Revisit it with a different set of eyes and a different thought pattern. This is why journaling for people is so, so, so important, because you're going to forget. And oh, how did I put that? If you don't write it down, you may never remember that. So write things down. The new way, maybe mantras to state for that day. I mean, that too is in my spiritual protection guide. is making mantras to start your day with, to end your day with, because it really helps to keep you on that even keel and remembers what your focus is. What am I focusing on? How am I going to achieve those dreams and desires and happiness and blah 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 blah. So writing it down is a really helpful measure and it's a helpful key. All right, next one, Sufi. Sufi. All right. Gay Spirit 4, Dreamweaver from Sufi. What does Sufi have to say today? This best can help Dreamweaver in his path in life. That's the one. Willpower, it's now or never. Give your love to me. Yeah. All right, willpower. And notice our purples and greens. So a lot of healing involved to improve your willpower, to reduce your stress levels. So making a game plan, getting it done, sticking to your guns, doing something that's going to make you more reliable, more responsible for your own life, to yourself. That, I guess not to say the heck with everybody else, but your strength starts with you. So what is it that you wish to change? What do you want to be better at or more consistent about? Because there's a lot of things, a lot of that healing stuff, that the possibilities are there, but you got to make sure that you're going to be very persistent and resilient with that. So using your willpower, if you, again, even those negative thought frames and stuff, willpower says, no, 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 I caught myself, cancel, cancel, cancel. And then, of course, replacing that with something positive. So we got a lot of green going on here. So there's definitely healing taking place, a lot of new stuff that's coming in. It's requiring you to let go of the old, though, so the new can come in, because your mind may not allow new things to come in. Especially, we were taught for so long, people getting squashed, like, well, things never worked out, so why bother? So many people are stuck in that humdrum, and we're going to have to get out of that. So I can, today's a new day, I'm putting my foot. What do you have to lose by putting your best foot forward? Absolutely nothing. But you might have something to lose if you don't. So that's the way we look at that. I hope that's been helpful. Those looks awesome. A lot of new stuff coming in. I love it. I love the new energy that's going to be coming in after all this insane energy that everybody's been dealing with: joint pain, twisted ankles, hurt shoulders. So I have to tell you, it's when, I mean, when it happened, I got to laugh afterwards, but it sure did hurt during the process. But I got up the other morning because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Lucky got out of bed. He doesn't normally get out of bed. And I recently taken the gate down because for a while in his little younger years, if he really had to go to the bathroom, he would go right on the carpet, right in between the kitchen and the living room. And that would make me crazy. So if I keep him in bed, he doesn't go to the bathroom. He waits till I get up, and I get up fairly early. So I got up at 6 o'clock. I got up at 6, and I was talking to Freya, and I'm like, come on, Lucky, where are you? I hear his thing jingling around. First, I thought maybe, how dogs walk in a circle to find their comfortable spot for about 10 minutes, I thought he was doing that, and I'm like, no, I'm still hearing him. So I got up. I said, oh, yep, he's doing the happy dance. So we brought him out. Everybody went to the bathroom. Then everybody ran into the living room afterwards. I always go in and I cover them up because I spoil my dogs. They love that. They go curl up and go back to sleep. So, and when I was leaving the living room, I must have stepped in a little bit of pee that he peed on the floor, which I'm thankful was the floor, not the rug. And flying I went. My twisted my ankle. I was trying to hold on to the wall. I rug burned or wall burned my wrist. I smacked my head and my shoulder up against the wall. I ripped my ear open. I got blood coming out of my ear. And I slowly landed on the floor because I couldn't hold on to the wall anymore. My ankle was killing me. And then I landed in a puddle of pee. I can laugh about it now. I mean, it's almost comical. I felt like a pinball machine. Bing, 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 bing. Anyway, so I got a hurt ankle. a wounded ear. My shoulder and neck aren't quite right yet, and you know, it's just it's been a day. So that was just like 2 days ago. Anyway, that's my story of insanity hitting. So, boy, Spirit is bound gang determined you are going down, and you're gonna twist that ankle like you're not. Uh, so you're all welcome for your readings. Thank you for listening to my insanity. Okay, well, does anyone here want an actual reading that they would like to make donations for? Don't forget, this is how we pay our bills around here. I'm still paying some crazy phenomenal amount for this StreamYard, and hopefully it's not going to mess things up when I go to the non-paid version. So if you are listening to this on Facebook at all, please make sure you join us on YouTube. Follow the Violet Sage on YouTube. It should not mess up any of my stuff on YouTube, I don't think. So what we will do while we're waiting, we have 15 minutes left. Anybody? I'm glad you're doing better today. Thank you, Kayla. So we are going to go ahead and open the fortune cookie jar. So we have fortune cookie papers, authentic fortune cookie papers that have come through the many, many years. Finally found the perfect box to put them in. So we have many different fortune cookies messages that we could pick for you. So if anybody wants one, say yes, please, and I will pick one for you. La, 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 la. If you donate it for a reading, you have to let me know what app you use so I can look it up and find it. Find your request. All right. Yeah, the Hello Kitty box. I found it at a yard sale. Got the smudge. Everything comes from yard sales. We've learned that one really well, didn't we? All right. So for Kayla. All right. Which one? Which paper? What does Kayla need to know today? The rubber bands are heading in the right direction. That's good. So all like manifesting and things that you've been putting out there are coming back at you, and it seems like they're the right ones. So all the working parts seem to finally be coming together and going in the right direction. That's a good message. I like it. All right. Lisa. All right, Spirit, we got one for Lisa. I close my eyes and I feel around. Lisa for Lisa Ninman. Uh-oh. Ah! We got two. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. You know, forgiveness is a good way. You can forgive people. It does not mean you have to continue to be around them, continue to be bullied, or put up with the same nonsense. Forgiving them means that it's not sitting there eating at you every day. So it's robbing you of your joy, happiness, and abilities to manifest something better and happier for you to focus on and live within. That's what forgiveness is all about. All right. Next one is an investment in yourself will pay dividends for the rest of your life. Do you hear that, woman? So do what you need to do for you so you can start reaping the rewards. That's awesome. You got a twofer. Look at you, huh? You are welcome. Anyone else? Anyway, I'm going to pull one for myself. All right, what does the fortune cookie had to say for me today? Regularly evaluate your stress management techniques. This was the most recent one I got, and we were at the Chinese restaurant. Regularly evaluate your stress management techniques. Yes, I totally, wholeheartedly agree. I need to do that. I found myself really going off the deep end the other day where this fair is concerned, the Baraboo Holiday Fair. I had only a couple of spaces left. People weren't getting back to me, and old people were calling for their space. When the other people said that they thought they wanted it, but they had something wrong, and then I wasn't hearing back from them, and I got so mad I just said forget it. And then the person's no not in the fair now because I lost it because people just aren't being respectful. They know you're on a time limit, and then people don't get back to you, and then you got three other phone calls that you have to return. Three other people want that same space. It's like if you don't know what to do, you have to make a decision, right? So that's just it. Don't let the universe make decisions for you. You make that decision. And it can really be bothersome if they make it for you. So, and then you're still to blame because you didn't get off your butt and make that decision or make that move towards what it is that you desired or wanted. So I'm like, you know what? I am so not going to let this eat me up. It is what it is. And I made the decision and I'm good with it. There's a reason why. And that's how I looked at it and that's how I left it. And I feel so much more at ease from doing that. So I let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it, and that, what movie is that? Frozen. Yes. He's at my house listening to you. People one for my nephew Caden. All right, Caden. For Caden. Caden. Spirit, what does Caden need to know? Ooh, you got a red one. Look at that. You will travel far and wide, both for pleasure and business. Yeah, check it out. So you are traveling, aren't you? You are a traveler now, Caden. So pleasure and business. So you're going places. That's a good thing. Just make sure you stay protected. Lots of crazy people out there getting crazier all the time. But you are stronger than they are. So that's good. Awesome. I hope you like that one. All right, anybody else? Anybody else? Luna's asking for one. Okay. You're welcome, Lisa. For Luna. Luna Bell. Luna. For Luna. What's the message for Luna? Let reality be reality. Hmm. So, reality. Realty. No, it's reality. Let reality be reality. So it's just learning to accept the way things are. Sometimes you don't have to pretend it to be something else because the more people practice accepting things as they are, the quicker you can get past things and create a new reality. So you are the master of your own life. So you create the things that you want to. If you choose to take it hard, then you're going to take it hard. If you choose to say, you know what, that's all right. Maybe I deserve that. I'm just moving on, and I'll get over that. That this too shall pass. That's how you look at that. That's awesome. The reality be reality. That's an interesting one. Colleen. Yes, Colleen for Colleen spirit. What does Colleen need to know? Colleen's low. Ah, that was the same one. You will travel far and wide. It's probably for you, but I'm gonna pull another one too. You will travel far and wide for both pleasure and business. Let's dig in here and get some other ones that aren't showing their little faces here. Quality isn't expensive, it's priceless. And that's what you are, Colleen, and all your work that you do. I love it. Quality isn't expensive, it's priceless. It's so nice. That's so awesome for you. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Grandma. I love you. I love you too, Lena. I love you all. All right. Mhm. Anyone else? In a minute, and I don't mind getting off of here a little earlier. Got to prepare for that little birthday. Actually, I'm going to ask for prayers for Andrew Leisure, Leisure, however they say it. I think it was supposed to be French back in the day. Um, he is not feeling well, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying, uh, but the illnesses he's feeling like he's kind of. I know a lot of people have been going through this too, like the vertigo thing. But it's scary for him because when he had seizures a long time ago, he says this is kind of what it felt like coming on of it. So if you could please, please, please hold Andrew in your prayers, say prayers for his speedy healing, and that this will be fixed somehow, and then he'll come to understand maybe what he needs to do to help his body to heal and stay healed. So, sending some prayers and healing out for Andrew right now because he needs that. And for his dog Cashy, because he's working so many hours now that poor Cash doesn't get to see him much. Um, and Dreamweaver's been awesome helping to take him for walks, so he has someone to break up the monotony of the day and take him for his much needed pee pee breaks. So everybody's working together, and that's awesome. But we still need some prayers. And everybody's back's been out. Dreamweaver's been suffering with that. I've been suffering with that. Not to mention all the other crazy things that just happened this a couple days ago. Auntie needs some prayers too. She has some really severe shoulder pain. My mom has, there's a deterioration going on with her thumb, and she's got a lot of thumb pains. So, really, everyone, please hold everybody in your prayers. We all need it right now. I'm praying for everybody constantly, but it sure helps when more than one person does it. There's a power in three, and there's a power in more than three. So, please sending some prayers out there for everybody. We all really need your prayers and help right now so that we all heal, feel better, get down to the bottom of things so we can hopefully make sure we do our best to make sure these things don't happen to us again, kind of thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will tell him you said happy birthday, everybody. I was far without a car right now, still waiting for an estimate on damages from my accident. Holy cow! Colleen, that should not be taking this long. What insurance company do you have? Man, I was in a car accident within 24 hours. They were out here checking out my car. It could almost be the same day that I get payment for it. Sometimes I had to do a little research, but it never took more than like 3 days. This is absolutely ridiculous. Holy cow! I'd start pulling out the can of whoop butt and start demanding some answers. Yeah, and it's hard to change insurance companies once you have an accident on your record because now you got to wait and then you pay more. And even if you weren't at fault, they say you are what, 10% at fault or something just for being on the road. I remember somebody hit my mother's car one day. It was parked. She wasn't even out there. Kid came flying around the corner and smacked into her car. And they said she was still 10% responsible because her car was on the road. Like, what the hell? Because you own a vehicle, you're part responsible. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy out there, I'll tell you. 3 weeks. guy I hit is paying for everything. The guy you hit? Whoa. Wow. So many weirdnesses out there right now. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, everybody, it is that time. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, put those thumbs up, hit the notification bell. Don't miss a show. We love coming on and talking to everybody and giving some people some inspiration for the week. Please share this with others. And don't forget, if you want a deck, one of my card decks, or the book, I always have them readily available here so that I can sign them for you. I'm trying to find a way. I have to talk to people on Amazon how to get my card deck on there. I know the book is on there. So, if you get free shipping anyway, you don't care if it's signed, you can always order it that way. I'm talking to some publishers. If anybody has any experience with publishers, could someone let me know because I need some assistance there. All right. Thank you all. Much love. I'll talk to you all later. See you next week. I think next week next week is what? Is the 12th. Okay. Now, I think we're planning, if the Ren Fair is on Friday, we may be going on Friday. So there's Friday, Saturday. So I'm thinking we should still be able to do the podcast on the 12th. I'm not sure. I didn't even put any more up there yet for you to follow right now. So please look for it in the next day or so. And I will repost some more. Yeah, I'll post another one on here, and then the following week I have to get to it and make sure that I'm taking the non-paid version. All right, much love and light to you all. We'll see you next week. All right, let's see this. He claims he was totally at fault. His insurance company is telling him to pay for anything under $10,000 out of pocket, under $20,000 buy the car from us. Interesting. Wow. Well, you go, girl. It's hard to find vehicles anymore, so watch out for all that. Make sure you can afford to buy another vehicle at whatever they're going to give you. All right. Much love and light to you all. Namaste.